Harry, are you pissing on the wall?
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it. He's pissing on the wall. Let's sit comfortably so it's not scary. So looking over, I've got nothing to yell at you about because you've been doing great. You've been cleaning nearly all of our cash, which is good. How are you feeling on cleaning all of that, putting your time into that?
I guess what it is I look in there, I see so much money to clean, and someone's got to do it, right? And so then I don't really have time to do other things that I know I should be doing, like chopping, for example. Like I haven't done it in a week.
This is why we're doing this.
I don't know. I'm okay with how it is right now, but yeah, it does sometimes get into a big pile over there. So
Right.
if it starts to get out of hand, then yeah, I might have to ask.
You were doing chopping, right? And some stuff with jewelry. How were you liking all of that stuff?
It's all right. Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah, that way, because things like that are an easy change of pace, to be honest. If you're going a little crazy from just cleaning, you know. Jesus Christ! Oh my God, is this place haunted? Ah, the chairs! Ah, bestow upon him a chair.
Give me one right here.
On business.
Manifest.
Right there. Come in.
You see this pile of money?
I
give
summon
me a stool,
the
motherfucker.
chair. Ooh. Ooh.
You don't try too hard.
What the fuck is that?
I mean, it looks comfy.
Yeah.
You've got something you want to bring up to the crew. You've got an immediate concern. Who do you call?
It depends, but I guess it would be any of the Dons or you.
Good answer. I was testing to see if you had a favorite Don. One last question. Just one last question. Who's the cutest Don?
The cutest Don?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's the cutest Don, eh?
The cutest Don is the one that gives me $10,000.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right, Teddy, we are good to go. All right, welcome to the chair. We figured it'd be good to do like one-on-ones. That way people can just bring up anything, thoughts they got, anything that doesn't get gone over at the meetings, check how everyone's feeling.
Have a good night, Cliff.
You too,
All right,
Teddy.
thanks, Teddy. How are we feeling so far in the meetings?
Hey, you're doing a good job.
Teddy bringing up his cleaning crew, I mean, that would be incredible initiative from him if he does kind of pull his crew in for cleaning when we need it. Like, that's crazy, you know? So I'm really glad to hear that we have that.
Octo and Teddy, they're machines.
You know.
I'm coming.
They did the little bell.
Get these chairs. Oh, Christ.
Take a seat. How are you feeling today?
Pretty okay, I guess. I mean...
How are you feeling on earning for the crew and everything? I know you're mostly running G6, right?
Yeah, I just run a legal, regular old job.
And you used to do sales, right, for PC parts and things?
That market's kind of dead, but it
Right.
did pretty well when it was still alive.
Is there anything else you feel like, do you want to shift things around? Do you want to get into anything else? Or are you good and you like what you're doing?
Could get that farm going more, do the cash exchange. That'd be something.
Mm-hmm.
Although I have gotten some information about it, but
Oh, yeah?
not all of them have been hit yet. But apparently one of them has been hit.
Mhm.
Got a lot of information on that.
In a sense, this is your chance if you want to bring up any thoughts that you have, anything you want to see us do differently, any questions you have.
Well, here's what we should raise the weekly dues.
Interesting. How do you figure?
Just double 10K a week at least.
Why?
That's a lot,
No,
no?
we just
Yeah.
wait, it is.
10?
Make
Do you
that like a day.
How do you
I
feel
give up a
like?
day.
Do you feel like everyone could afford that?
They work a job. Yeah, I mean, I make like 10K a day almost. So you give up
Right.
one day for the squad, that's nothing, right?
Yeah, realistically, you'd think it's not that much, right? You ever been to Heck?
Wait, you play that, Luciano?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should try it sometime. I'm like, I do a turret thing.
Yeah, we should take care of the bug problem we got.
I'm
I
saving
didn't know you played. Wait, Harry, you playing this game too?
I don't play video games.
Oh, you know, there was a really
Sure.
good house down in the south side. I just gave some people a loan out for.
How's the loan
I mean, it
stuff
was
going?
like, they already paid me back. I should have scammed them though. I should have, but they were nice people. I couldn't. They signed the most predatory contract ever. So if they didn't spend the money on the house and spent it on anything else, including repaying the loan, they would owe me $1 million.
Jesus
so my plan
Christ.
was to give them the loan, then go to the house and buy it before they did. I had enough money for it. And then even if they spend the money repaying the loan, in the contract, it says they have to spend it on the house, which they wouldn't be able to. So even if they repaid the loan with that money, it would mean they spent the money repaying the loan. They owe me $1 million.
They signed this?
My lawyer actually said it was extremely predatory and immoral, but nothing's illegal.
I mean, if they sign it and you have it notarized by a judge or a lawyer, that's it. Yeah.
Yep, they're fucked.
Oh yeah, they signed it, but they paid me back in like 3 days. They seem pretty.
Damn. Well, you're free if you have anything to do. I think Marty's coming in. What?
What was that?
No, it's okay. Go. Yeah, we got this. The hell what are you doing? What are you doing?
Got it. Cockroach.
Oh, yeah. Martin, you can come in anytime.
Martin Banks, you are summoned.
Welcome, welcome. Take a seat.
I like the pants.
Welcome. How are you doing today? How you feeling?
I'm okay. How are you guys?
Pretty
Good.
good.
I started to get into moonshine. Talked to Harry about that. But it's a pain in the fucking ass, the whole sewer thing. I'm clocked in roof running when I'm in the sewers.
No, that's good. Is there anything else that you could do with us or just around in general that you want to get into?
The casino. Most of the upper management roles were filled. Same with middle management.
Do you feel like
well as-
you're going to have to put a lot of your personal time in there or?
Nah, I spoke with the CEO and I told him like the only way this can really work is if you put all your time into it because I can't put my time into it. It's supposed to be passive money.
How are you looking to fit anything related to the casino into the crew? Because you did mention that to me.
So we accept all cash. That includes rolls and washed. Running that whole system through this team would probably be ideal because I don't want anyone else really raising any eyebrows or asking any questions or doing anything that they shouldn't be doing.
Got it. So your need right now is in clean money to pay out?
Yeah.
Okay. Don, do you have any thoughts on something like that? Any sort of relationship with that where perhaps we have our cleaning operation going, we throw in clean toward him so we can keep it operating, and then we get dirty and washed back in a higher percentage? Any thoughts on that?
I'd have to think about it.
Definitely not something I would approve alone. We would have to go through you guys first for sure. Have you done much with the jewelry? Do you have plans to do it with? Do you feel like you'd want to get in on doing things like that? Or do you prefer kind of a pipeline where you're providing the jewelry?
We discussed this a while ago, right? I would like to fill a role where we are lacking in. That's why I asked you, right? That's how that whole situation happened.
Yeah.
With the whole like freaking accusation shit. And right now I'm just doing the jewelry shit. But if there isn't people to do the 1500, I have no fuck problem doing it. And I'll have the same amount of fun doing it.
So it sounds like you fit in well, getting the jewelry for now, and then we tap you if we need someone else for a crew for that. Do you have anything you want to bring up for your end? Any comments, any questions, anything?
Yeah, can I ask a question for the Dons? So I understand that this is a meeting to ask how I feel and how things are running with me. But I would like to ask you guys how you feel about me.
I love Marty. Please say words.
Harry? Would you like to go first?
What's up? I dropped an egg on the floor, so I missed that question. What's up?
Okay, well, I can lead. I think it's very apparent that I'm not wanted in this group, and I would like to just like clear it up, because if you guys don't care for what I'm doing and the things that I'm providing, I would like to just clear the air and not have the relationship turn really fucking sour. I could easily clarify any confusion if there is any confusion, because I feel like there's just something missing here. I feel like everything I've done and the way I've been treated has been discredited and made me feel like an outsider throughout the entire time in this group.
I agree with them.
Is there anybody in particular that has made you feel this way?
I would say that you and Gigi are the only two that have not made me feel that way, in terms of like Don. I know Gigi isn't a Don, but she's basically a Don.
I'm not done, but thank you. Yeah.
I found a flaw in the system, the whole kickback system, and I pointed it out to Lang, and I was accused of scamming the group when in reality it was Harry that scammed the group. And I got the blame.
Well, I didn't scam the group, so
Well, you went to the VU and turned shit in, so.
it was $500. So,
But
the
why
group
did I get
wasn't
blamed though?
scammed.
Why was it an accusation immediately that I was the one that was out there trying to find ways to scam the system and manipulate the system and circumvent the system?
It was a
but-
conversation you had with Lang, nothing to do with me.
But-
And Lang isn't here, so it's pointless having this conversation.
I'll be honest, yeah, when I heard about the situation, didn't know too much about what went on, but I did talk to you, Marty, and I will vouch, he said to me, hey, because I'm the money person, he said, I found a way that maybe people could be doing things and we should look out for this, and it sounded to me like you were trying to warn about it, like, hey, just keep an eye out, and it sounded, in good faith to me. Not pointing fingers, for sure. It was simply him saying it to me as just an observation, and he didn't bring anyone up or say, anything crazy. I will vouch on that.
the shit that's being said, the last thing that needs to happen is playing messenger and then things being misinterpreted or straight up just like the wrong message being sent. So
Yeah.
we might as well have everyone present for this.
I will say to you two Dons that are here, there are multiple times where Marty's brought something to me, and I brought it up to Dons. You know, I've been told a couple times, hey, don't handhold, and you guys have agreed, and I get that. But Marty has come to me each time after saying that he first talked to a Don, and something was misinterpreted, or translation was needed. Right? Something was getting lost in
Right,
communication.
So if there's miscommunication, if there's miscommunication issues, then let's just get everyone present.
Yeah, and I think
There's no messages being sent back and
Right.
forward. There's no misinterpretation.
maybe we can have
I
another
don't
day where we
think-
just iron it
I
out.
think we go over this another day, to be honest.
No problem. And listen, I don't mean to lay it all on the fucking table. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, right? It's just that I tried my absolute best to, quote unquote, be better over and over and over again. But it comes to a point where it's
I agree with him. Chan, I really do.
there's words in the air that go through all my attempts, and it literally reads, "We do not fuck with you. If you guys don't, I don't mind. I would rather the relationship not be sour and shit down the line, and rather just get out the way now. It seems like that there's just a clear issue. I just want to address it before shit hits the fan.
There's no issue with me. I'll tell you that right now. The person that vouched for you, that put you here, isn't here right now. So I don't. At least for me, there's no issues. And then Lang was the one that vouched for you and got you in. So I mean, Luciano, you got any issues?
Not currently.
I will say,
I'm
in general, as someone who's a third party, it looks to me like a lot of miscommunication and not real current, at least, problems. And a lot of those real problems that had happened that I got to be privy to, it seemed, again, like it was worsened from miscommunication, for sure.
I think a good example, you guys were all there for this. That meeting we had when the whole situation with Jean-Paul that was happening, I had a solution to every single fucking thing that was going down. I was scolded for half of the things. And then when I said I wanted my gun back, I don't know if you guys know this, I deposited 2 guns that I contributed to the group or donated to the group. And then I put a third in there that was mine just for safekeeping. And I wanted that one gun back. And I was told it's better off with you guys than me. And then I was told, good luck, have fun. And then I left that meeting. And Larry and I got shot. No one did anything about it.
Why didn't you say this at that meeting that like that was your gun and you were using it here as safekeeping?
I
The things-
did.
You didn't. As far as I can remember,
I think you did.
You didn't distinctively like say that like guys, this is fucked up. Like that's my gun.
Right.
I was keeping it here for safekeeping. Like at least I didn't hear that.
I did point out that it was like my gun, not the one that I contributed. I didn't want to go there and be like, yo, this is fucked up, this, that. Like, what the hell? Because things
But
were
when you-
already tense and I didn't want to add on to the plate.
I feel like it just got so confusing because you were also saying that you were giving guns to Jean-Paul, and I remember you saying that there was guns here that needed to go to Jean-Paul a lot. And I think that's
I remember him
I
saying
think
it,
where
yeah,
things
chat.
all of a sudden got
do.
super tense.
It was also said at that meeting that the guns are on a need to use basis. But shit went down. I came to this house and there were no guns here. They're at the Don's house.
I'm trying to let them say stuff and not me. I was there during
That's
that.
fair enough.
I heard it.
I mean that's fair enough, to be honest. Like if you
This is good.
that's fair enough. You know what I mean? Like if you feel like you needed a gun and it wasn't there, I can see why that's frustrating.
Listen.
Look,
okay?
we'll bring this up in our next meeting. We'll discuss it, and I think we have to have a more private conversation with you, Martin, regarding everything. This
Right.
isn't the right time and place to discuss this, but
Okay.
we will bring this up.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
good. Good little exercise
It's
in
not
that.
that I
You guys
don't want
can
to
do
talk
that.
about it, mine. I just know this is where things get worse because like we just need everyone present to kind of dive into this shit because when things get misinterpreted when you're not here, in my opinion, it's just no good.
I do
We,
recommend
we need to have a sit down with me, you, Luciano, Lang, Tony, and Gigi too.
Right? Because when I talk to Lang and emotion comes up, he doesn't want to hear shit about it. So I'm gonna tell you guys this, and then we can just talk at the actual meeting, okay? When I parted ways, right? You have to understand, I shot my best fucking friend for this group, okay? And after that happened, he said, "Have fun losing. The only person that cares about you are people that will never care about you." So you have to understand how it makes me feel a few hours later to see all the Dons stare at me in the eye and not protect me, okay? That's fucked. I'm not gonna say it in front of Lang, Because he's gonna call me a fucking baby back bitch. All right, I don't want to hear it. You
Okay,
have to
I'll stop you
understand.
right there,
I
man.
shot my best friend for you guys. I
You
did.
shot your best friend, but unfortunately, that was on you.
I know it, and I know it's
shared
on
a
me.
house with Jean Paul. Let me finish mine. You decided to go heisting with Jean Paul. You stored shit in the house with Jean Paul.
Iris right on this
Not
too.
on us. That had nothing
They're
to do
both
with
right.
us. That was, if you would have kept those USBs, if you would have stored shit here, it would have been safe. Jean Paul wouldn't have been able to have access to them.
Yeah, he did fuck up
So
by giving
listen,
him keys. It's
I think
both.
you know you're not the complete victim here, man. You're not pulling a victim card. You shot
Right.
Jean Paul's shot. I can't imagine that was easy. But at the end of the day, Martin, that was your fuck up. That you got dragged into the whole shit with Jean Paul. I'm sorry, but it was. That had nothing to do with anyone here.
So then why did the Dons approve that then? Because I got the Don approval. I got every single person at the meeting to approve that idea even happening. So how is it still completely on me?
Because listen, the whole side heisting idea, I don't even think I was, from my point of view, I think it's a good idea. We had two heist groups going at it, but you made the decision to store shit where Jean Paul rested his head. If it was stored
Okay.
here, he couldn't have got access to anything. Am I wrong?
No. Okay, he wasn't trying to steal anything. Do you know why I shot Jean Paul?
It wasn't
Harry's right
because
from his
he was
perspective of what
gonna-
he knows.
Wasn't
Right,
it
that-
over taking USBs?
No, he was trying to get the last USB. And
But
in
is-
our
can we
argument,
just say that
in our
it
argument,
was he wanted to take stuff? No, like is it not just simplified down to that?
no.
He was trying to convince Martin to take some stuff from us too.
He was trying to convince me to take the green USB that was here. He tried convincing Yuno as well. When I was describing the situation, I was laying out the entire situation as it happened. In reality, what X was going to do, right? I don't have the exact specific deal that he was going to make, but he was going to make a deal to get the last USB, and he was going to make that decision without me. He had all 5 USBs in hand. The way I imagine it is he was going to get the last USB and, go turn it in. So he was trying to make a decision without my approval. And working with him and that team, obviously he's not in the position to do that. And so when I pointed my gun at him, he pointed his back and I shot him. That's what happened. He didn't steal anything. He didn't attempt to steal anything. In the situation that I described, it may have sounded like it, but I clarified it. That was not the intention. And I know it never was.
I just don't like. I think you can
He's
have your
punched his
gripes,
verbal too
Martin,
much.
but I don't like you're kind of pulling this card where it's like, well, I shot my best friend. Yeah, I don't even think like you didn't have to shoot him for us. No one asked you to do that. I think you just got to kind of separate the two. To be honest, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
like you were vouched and bought in, but like you shooting Jean Paul, I don't think has anything to do with any of us.
Right.
That's
So,
not that's on none of us, Martin. If you shot Jean Paul and you severed that
Yeah,
relationship,
Harry's
it
right
really
on
isn't.
that point.
I'm not using that
You're
as a
right,
reason, as like a fact, right? As like a reason why I'm right / you're wrong. I was saying it because I said you need to understand how it makes me feel when I'm in that position, right? Because in reality, right, me not having that gun in that situation may seem a lot lesser to you, but what I'm trying to help you understand is my perspective through it and how I perceived it. Does that make more sense?
It does, yeah.
Okay. All right.
We
What's
can
up,
we
man?
can table it for another day.
Well, we don't have to anymore. Lang's here.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Welcome to the table, to the circle. Have a seat.